First published in 1917 in a series of translations of early documents by W. E. Osterley, the Book of Enoch is in some respects the most notable extent apocalyptic work outside the canonical scriptures. Originally written in either Hebrew or Aramaic, the oldest extant copy at the time of its translation was in the Ethiopic version. This was translated from the Greek version, of which only a few portions are extant. The Latin version, which was also made from the Greek, is no longer extant, with the exception of one or two fragments containing two passages, which was discovered by the Reverend James of King's College, Cambridge, at the British Museum. Conjecture concerning the Book of Enoch, called the Genesis Apocryphon, existed until the mid-1950s, when the remarkable discovery of ancient scroll fragments in a cave on the west side of Jordan dispelled the supposition, when it was realized that this was a very ancient text. Hidden from the view of man for almost 2 millennia, the discovery revealed that these same texts were accepted as part of the canon of sacred scripture by the Essenes, who occupied the location west of the Dead Sea at Qumran from about 170 BC to AD 20. Although the ancient texts date only to the 2nd century BC, much of the Enochian and Noahic scriptures were copied from much older texts and passed on orally for hundreds or thousands of years prior. In its present form, this apocalyptic literature dates from about 200 BC to about 100 AD. Its beginnings, therefore, date from a time prior to that great landmark in Jewish history, the Maccabean era. The Book of Enoch is a collection of several books, at least 4 quite independent books exclusive of certain Noah fragments, and other pieces edited by scribe priests who put the different books together, written by various authors and circulated under the name of Enoch. First Enoch was compiled by the Chassidim, or by their successors, the Pharisees, who more than likely gave the whole book a going over between 163 and 63 BC. But the Book of Heavenly Luminaries, Astronomica, has been attributed to Zadokites, Sadducees, traditional descendants of the original high priest under David, Zadok. The Zadokite priests were the teachers of the sacred scriptures known as the Kabbalah. They controlled the temple in Jerusalem prior to the 2nd century BC. The entire Book of Enoch was completed by 130 AD. The origin of the Book of Noah fragments is unknown. However, they are supposed portions of a larger ancient document that existed in Old Testament times. Undoubtedly, Moses had both oral and written records of early history available to him. The Book of Enoch presents a fascinating study of Christian origins. Prophecies concerning the appearance of the Messiah, the Son of Man, the conversion of the Gentiles, the New Jerusalem, the Messianic Kingdom, the subject of demonology, the resurrection from the dead, the future judgment. The theme is consistent with a world history predetermined by God.